Okay, you can hear me. Can everyone else hear us? Yep. Oh, cool. Thanks, Rocket. Refresh the stream. Perfect.
Yep. Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Yep. Welcome on back if you just gave it a refresh.
Yeah, sound off in chat if you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nope, it's us who died. Damn.
I don't really want to hit end stream and start stream again, but that could be an option just to kind of give it a kick from this end. Okay, yep, Sheepish can see us. The restart worked. Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay, alright. Now I'm just gonna do a little magic trick. Oops. Wrong layer. Let me
Sheepish.
just...
I do not type fast. It is
Boom.
it is the sound of the keyboard in that you hear the downstroke and the upstroke because it's so clickety clackety. So it sounds like I'm typing at double rate. But I am not a fast typer. Haha, Dutch was making all the changes.
Oh shit.
With this one, you're going to have to do yourself invisible, Roku, because
Nice.
I can't turn just you invisible.
Yep. Give me 1 second. So OBS, me invisible. Then let's get me on screen.
Cool, I've just had confirmation that other people have said, yeah, Core 1, Auckland 2 just packed a sad. And just dropped pretty much everyone on it for a second.
And now let's get me sounding the right way. That's me, way too big. Okay. This stuff away. Moving me a little closer to the center. Maybe a bit smaller. I am baby after all. Okay. All right. Am I on the right layer? Yes.
Always a good question. Am I on the right layer? Never forget that question.
So let's do these lines here.
As you suddenly realize, Wait, what layer am I drawing on again?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Uh-huh. You got games on your phone.
Yeah, I got some games on my phone.
Nice. Okay. Let's see what this phrase does. That this face does. It's always a good idea to just draw your basic
What you can do is you can,
face
yeah,
lines on top of the other face.
well, you can just copy that out straight from there probably and just, do the selection tool. But yeah, you've only got that layer selected, so you can actually
So you
move
get a
that
rough
out.
idea for what you need. And so originally. That's way too far.
And so what games do I have on my phone? Hold
Where
up.
am I even drawing you?
I do not have the most exciting games on my phone.
The tune goes kind of like this.
So I'm rolling Anti-Meta Dimensions, Cracking the Cryptic Sudoku, Microsoft Sudoku, and that's it. Everything else is just
I
for...
don't think I have a single game on my phone. Right, there is Verchette. I think that counts.
I love the pronunciation of Verchette. It is almost
How
like
how?
French for cat, saying like le chat. Is that French for it?
I'm pretty sure I said it right like multiple times before.
I wonder if you put more emphasis between the actual gap in there.
Verchette.
Like if you say like VR
HMM.
chat.
VR chat.
there, like that, yep.
There we go.
That's trying to pronounce it as a word rather than two separate words.
Needed a much more pronounced like.
Yep, chat is cat indeed. But is it le? L-E
Let's
for
go
it?
break.
Or is it un? Because I know is it got gendered language? Over there? Oh, so it's le chat, the cat, and un chat, a cat. Right. You'd say that is un chat, or
Alright, see.
you say le chat jumped on the roof. The cat jumped on the roof. See. But hey, Beplet, I'd say that's not really woke France because that's just the language. What would be the problem is if someone tried to degender French. That is a problem. So genderless French, just like genderless Spanish, is just no. My day was, I'm going to say fairly mid, just because I'm rocking a sore throat at the moment, so slowly recovering. I had a strepsil before stream, and I've been making sure to have little sips on water here and there. So keeping the hydration up. But yeah, weather-wise, absolutely brilliant. Work-wise, not so great, that we found out that we use direct access at work for connecting people back into the domain. And cheers, Dutchels.
I'll get to you in a second.
But yeah, because we're using direct access,
That was the wrong layer.
that doesn't support the right feature needed
The one we need.
for getting a certificate from a domain controller back to a client's computer, so Windows Hello will work. So fingerprint unlock and face unlock, all that kind of stuff. So we could switch over to Always On VPN, and that would be great, but Always On VPN is now a very, very legacy product. So it's the whole kind of like, well, if we go to it, we're immediately on a legacy product, which is going to go out of kind of date fairly quick. So it's a, yeah. So now it's, you know, going like, do we talk with our vendors about doing this, or do we just put Windows Hello on hold and just get ourselves to the cloud and say, cool, we're getting rid of all kind of on-premise stuff first. We'll just live without having it. And once we're in the cloud, we'll then enable it for everyone. And then it won't matter because it'll just be, yeah.
Oh man, there are so many spikes going on here. Is this area part of the avatar? I think it is.
But neopronouns have a hard time getting adopted widely. Yep. It's, you know what? It's been working great for people for quite some time. It's just don't change the language. It's perfectly fine with the genders in it. It's the way it's been, and it's the way it will be, and it will keep working perfectly fine.
No idea how to translate what's going on in this area.
I think here's where you can have your artistic freedom, and
There's an ear with like the little tufts.
yep, you can kind of do what you want around there and just kind of clean it up.
There's a spike coming up here. I think if I just... Let's spike going a little further. Yeah, this looks about right.
Yeah, that's the problem, Bappler, that when no one knows kind of like, yeah, these neo pronouns, like these brand new things that are only used by a very small subculture of people, it's just such a difficult thing to get kind of widespread adoption. Like, it would have been like when the original iPhone probably came
There we
out.
go. That's more like it.
Yeah, like, I guess that's something we've had for quite some time in our language. But yeah, you know, for you guys, it's not something you have in your language. It's never been, there's never been a need for it. So the language has never evolved to have that in there. But yeah, I guess when you look at it like an iPhone, I'm sure even in English, you know, back in 2007-ish, when the first one came out, if you probably said, oh, hey, you know, I've got an iPhone, or check out the iPhone, and I, what do you have? An iPhone? What's that? You know, most people would have no idea, but nowadays you go, oh yeah, I got an iPhone. Everyone goes, oh yeah, I know what an iPhone is. I know exactly what you got. So it could be a thing that it's entering the
That's over
vernacular.
there that I missed.
Yep, it's entering the vernacular of people, and give it a bit of time, and it's going to slowly kind of roll its way into common vernacular.
Yeah, language is always like changing and evolving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This line that's just gonna confuse me. This stuff can go. There's whatever this is.
Sheepish, I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but that is genuinely hilarious. Like, I absolutely love it.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yep, there ain't no way, but that is actually genuinely comedy gold.
Skippy Dia.
On the topic of iPhones, did you see the new iPhone
I
16?
can't believe I actually said that.
Yeah, it's actually fairly impressive it came out.
And it worked too.
It's the iPhone 16. What's that letter stand for? What'd be the best one for it? Let's call it economy. The iPhone 16 economy.
And the best thing is, since he's an Amish kid, he'll never hear us make fun of him.
True that, true that. But yeah, I'm still shocked that Apple are still putting USB 2 onto their phones, even with how premium their top end ones are. That to get USB 3, you have to have like the Pro Max model. If you're just on the regular one or the economy model,
Wow.
you're stuck on USB 2 still. And even with the USB 3 on the top end model as well, let me just get the release date. It was released in 2017. So a 2025 phone has USB technology from 2017 if you buy the top of the range model.
Yikes.
Hello, Shali, welcome on in. But then here's the great one. If you don't
Hi
buy
there. Welcome in.
if you don't buy the Pro model and you just get a regular iPhone, it has USB 2, released in the year 2000. I'm sorry, what? Like, sure, it probably works fine, but what? You know,
HMM not happy with his nose. There we go. I think this is the way to go.
you know what? I've just realized what Handsome Squidward kind of looks like. Did you ever watch
HMM.
The Wild Thornberrys as a kid? Because I guess if you did,
I didn't. I never saw a full episode, but
okay,
I've seen it.
cool. Yeah, sheepish. Nigel Thornberry. It was the nose. The nose got it. It is like he's actually got. Looking at him,
Right.
the eyes, the nose. Obviously, the teeth are off. Like it's. But like, good lord, it is.
It's time to make all my lines disappear again. All that work I put in. Because it's all gonna be consumed by the massive chin.
If I type in chat afterwards, yeah, good lord, it is. It is just Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah,
With a slightly stronger jaw. Like jaw and chin. The thing is, the stream title's slightly off now. Because it says while the sheep vibes.
HMM.
I kind of want to edit it to say while the wolf vibes now. Because I'm going to be the wolf for the rest of the stream. So I'm just going to do a quick update on that.
Haha.
Because why not? There we go. Advertised correctly.
Nice.
Smashing old chap. Tally ho. And that's all I can remember from
I don't
Nigel.
want to do false advertisements here.
I think that line you just did for the jaw
Okay.
needs to be squared off a lot more on the corner. Like it needs to be a really chiseled square line.
Yeah, right.
Like it needs to kind of go along, you almost let go of the mouse and then do a vertical line up. Yeah, and then, yeah. Like it is a really harsh edge point on there.
Yeah. And that's where the cheekbone comes in.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Bepler.
And this line must go.
And good luck at work as well, or the trip to work and work. Cheers.
Okay, bye, Paul. Good luck.
Oh yes, and good luck with the Resonite as well.
Got this massive eyebrow. Bigger.
Bigger. Bigger.
Another gigantic cheekbone. Let's wait, why?
Oh yeah, true. Rendezvous
Way too
this
high.
weekend in Resonite. Yep, if you want to see the culmination of Bapler and his brothers' amazing work in Resonite, join him in Resonite in the public instance.
Why can't I get this stupid line?
Pearly, I'm sure there's going to be many more
So
chances.
much other line stuff going on there.
Yeah, plenty more other chances to be able to go and yeah, take a look at it.
Gonna have to do some cleaning up here. So much distracting stuff here. Gonna need any of those lines. Any of those. Okay, that's better.
You know, Procure, I'm always impressed in what you managed to pull out with your mouse.
And of course there's these little lines here. These ones need to be longer. And a little more curved. This one's actually good. It is shorter on that side. I still feel like that's a little too much cheekbone. What if I just take tiny little bit off?
Yep, that's looking good.
Like this. Yeah, that'll do it. Now, of course, I've lost the entire reference I had for the body. Like after all the first lines. These ones here.
You could technically kind of
Which
slightly...
means I'm just gonna have to come up with something.
You could trace over the body really quickly up there and copy it just down. Like, just get real simple lines just over the general shape.
Like,
you just get, just that rough kind of body outline. Yep. Yeah. Perfect.
Yo.
Yeah, use your tools to your advantage.
Guessing this neckline here. That's the arm. There's a bit of this. And that would be the other arm. Next to do. Nick tattoo. And let's see.
See, now you could hide Squidward as well.
That's the word.
And you could literally just, copy it.
And work.
Yeah, grab your move tool, make it bigger and all that, and just yoink it down there. Roka, like hold control when you make it bigger. Control Z. Now like, hold control, I think. Or shift, yeah.
Right.
Because then you won't get, it's not going to scale weirdly.
No, shift.
Shift, okay.
Well, yeah, most of that's covered up by the massive chin.
You could move it lower than what would actually be natural. Because, like, if you think of what you got on Fonty, you can see the neck and body, so it's like the head's floating on not much. And
But
like,
then you would have like a massive long neck.
yeah, true, because it looks like a huge long neck, yeah. Yeah, because now it's where you can artistic liberations on things.
I think the first step I'm gonna put it is there. Yeah, that seems about right. Do you ever take a step back from your work and realize how stupid it is? I just did that.
Does Vilya need a bigger body? Because
So ridiculous.
Fonty is looking pretty bulked up to fit his head nicely because it is literally it's just a body designed for his head that you created it from scratch. Whereas Vilya is a female body that you're shoehorning onto handsome Squidward.
I should have probably done the whole body. Before I started with that face.
I think you could go almost a quarter bigger than what it is now, like significantly bigger.
You think so?
Well, remember, you're looking at a reference on that head, not... Remember, you're talking about the head of Handsome Squidward. Look how big Fonty's body is, and think how wide those shoulders are. They're huge. They're monstrous.
Yeah, but I always fit everything to the normal real body.
True. You're cool. You're the artist here.
And you see you have like this circle of the head. Oops. Let me just... I don't know, redline something. And then... set back. No. Why am I not? Right. I had the wrong scene selected. So, if you take this here as the head. We have about this much space until the shoulder starts.
Right.
And I feel like that's about right.
True. Okay, yeah. No, it's matching pretty good then.
You get what I mean.
Yep. I guess it's such a different looking body to Fonty's body at this
Okay.
point. That Fonty's definitely got a very masculine body where the
Right.
shoulders, I guess it's the angle. Because of the angle of Fonty, it's making the Fonty's right shoulder look huge. Like it is miles out from his body relative to like where his head's sitting.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, Vildir's body is now very correct because you've taken it from a reference of an exact angle. Like it's almost a one-to-one of the angle that he is at.
Yeah, and Fanny's body is more of a free-form drawing.
hmm
Okay, there we go. I'm missing a line there. Got the other arm.
Yeah, I think you're pretty good on
Yeah,
that.
I think that'll do it. And I purposefully left a little bit of space up there. Now, what's this here?
Sorry about that.
Bless you. Okay,
I like how they're both looking into your soul in
yeah,
different ways.
I think that's how we're doing this.
Like both of them are looking directly into your
Alright, yeah.
soul with very different eyes looking, well, not different eyes, they're the same eyes looking in different ways, but both still directly into your soul.
Yeah,
And I know, obviously, these are the initial sketches.
Okay,
Fonty's
new layer.
definitely a lot happier than Vildir. Vildir is not impressed. Fonty's got that little smile going on.
oh yeah, right.
Which, again, not like, I recognize, do not change it now because that'll be your final sketch. You'll make the little changes.
HMM, yeah. There isn't much of a smile here.
Would you put the band-aid on Vildir, yes or no? The nose
Ooh,
band-aid.
good call.
It's just a little band-aid just across the nose.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's got a little patch in the middle as well, like a little kind of thicker lump in the middle.
Let's see how this goes. Oops. Back to my sketch layer. Kind of like this.
Perfect.
I guess I can also do the piercings. Three on the lower lip. Hell yeah. Any other fun details I can use?
Yeah, anything on Fonty's avatar? Oh, yep, the carrot,
Oh, the carrot. How
Yep.
can I forget the carrot?
carrot pin in the hair. Yep, don't worry too much about the band-aid
Yeah.
at the moment. Right, because Fonty's hair's been
Do you
pulled
want the
back
other one too?
out of your eyes,
That's
I see.
barely visible.
Yeah, and the tiger stripes.
I guess I should probably do the face lines too. Yep.
Okay, yeah, just the carrot pin.
Okay, let's start with the carrot. Okay. It sits about here. No. There we go. To the leaves. All right. Time to go. This has to go. The north.
Yep.
3 stripes. The nose. Yeah, the middle one is a little longer.
And then the cheek tiger stripes.
And the other side would probably be covered by the giant nose.
Yep. Right up under the eye, but I don't think under the eye's
Now
quite
how do I
right.
shape those around the cheekbones? That's gonna be interesting.
Would you do it more on the jawline? So under the cheekbones.
You mean here?
Yeah, somewhere down there. Because, like, you've got these huge cheekbones up there. Or you could do it. Hola, Wamanji, welcome on in.
I was thinking of starting them right underneath the eye.
Yep, and I guess it's ending at the jawline, or the cheekbone there. Wamanji, you are witnessing magic happen.
Yeah, do you like what you're seeing? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the cheekbones. It's just that I'm trying to shape these 3 lines around it.
Yeah, how do they translate to handsome Squidward?
Yep, because it's just such a different shape.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can do the eyebrow. That actually works quite well with the face. Oops.
Does... Oh, Vildi actually has eyebrows as well. Very similar.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the other one.
Yeah, the other one, yeah, should probably be covered.
Would be covered with hair.
That's actually part of your original circle that you're drawing off. Because when you look at it, it's such a perfect line versus like a hand-drawn curve. But it is working.
Of this year.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Like, I think you actually need some more hair kind of coming down further to the right of where that circle line is.
Yeah, I think what I did wrong. Was this you?
Yeah, and then
I
there's...
didn't make this hair spike big enough. That wasn't too bad. Was a little too big. And then, it was my... Right, so you have the eyebrow. This bulging line over here. And it goes kind of back in like this. And then it disappears straight up into the hair. Yeah, I think this works.
Should
Okay.
you give Vilde a second eyebrow for the other side? Because I know you've got the eyebrow bulge there, but I know technically you
Right.
shouldn't be able to see it with the amount of hair, but just drawing it in anyway because we can. Like, there should
Yes,
just be,
because it would be there.
Yep. Like, I don't know if Vilde's hair is just like a spike down the middle, or if it's more kind of like leaning to one side and it's covering up like half their face.
Yeah, I think it's more like leaning to one side.
Yep, so it is all kind of covering up the other side of their face a bit more.
Like this big spike here is probably pretty much centered.
Yep, that's all going off to the left there.
But then there's this part and this next to it. Okay. Right.
Alright, so you've got a background of pure white.
Yeah, this works. You know, the thing is, I don't have any other references. I would have to dig through the photo channel.
I think it's fine because the slight scuffedness of it adds to the flavor.
Yeah. Nice.
Now, remember, different layer, Roka, different layer.
Yeah. Only one of those do we need. Okay, where do I start?
We'll definitely roll the stream on for a bit long because I see it's just gone 10 PM now.
Oh damn.
But this might be something we either finish tomorrow or finish next week.
Looks like I've been taking my time here.
Or it could be a after stream job as well if you want to do it after stream.
I mean, if I do it right now, I might finish it on stream. You know what I mean. Like if I'm gonna do it right now, I might as well do it live.
Yep. Yeah, may as well get things done while we're here. I think with just with my voice at the moment, the B movie is on hold. I will not be finishing it. I will just vibe and watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well mind you, Roka is absolutely amazing. And remember, this is being done with a mouse. Like there's no drawing tablet or any other like fancy tool in here. It is...
So laser focused right now.
Yep, Roka just has their mouse going and is just doing 100% focus. So it's like, yeah, when you sit there and you go, oh yeah, I'll scribble around. Yep, not a pen, not a tablet or anything fancy. Computer mouse.
Yep.
Roka did teach me...
Lines get much cleaner when you're zooming in.
Yep. Roka gave me one amazing tip which really helps, which is turn your mouse sensitivity as low as possible. You know, you don't want it set for playing, you know, a game or something where you want, you know, faster motions and all that kind of stuff. You want maximum precision. So then if you do, like, shake a tiny bit, the amount it physically moves is such a small amount on screen, you just don't notice it.
Yeah. With light correcting your lines on the spot. Helps. And it's also good for curves and stuff.
Oh yeah, is this canvas size still the same canvas size as what you did those other pictures in? Like, it should say down the bottom somewhere, so... What does it say down the bottom? Because I've got the grass down there, so I can't quite see what it says. Or actually, I can actually cheat, sorry. I can open up the stream without Roka having to open it. Yeah, 3508 by 2480,
yeah,
it looks like.
3,500 something by 2,000. 400 something.
So Manji, there is no true answer for that. The answer is really within reason. That, you know, if you said, hey, I want you to read, you know, the entire Harry Potter series, that would take months and months and months. That's too much. But if it's something that could be kind of read within 1 to 2 hours, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a short story.
Yep, either, you know, something up
like
to
a short
yeah.
story, but not a novel.
Yep, yeah. Like a long poem, a short story. I believe I have read The Raven before on stream. I think. Did I do The Raven
Yeah,
before?
that would be a good thing. Yeah, I think it was the Raven.
Yep, you got it. No, so it's only ever did The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe, so that is an option. Just one thing to note, that I do have a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I am falling slightly sick. I'm hoping that it started yesterday. It's worse today. I hope it's gonna calm down soon. So next week I should be pretty good. Otherwise, you get kind of...
But yeah,
Yep.
the Telltale Heart would be a good one.
You kind of get rough beta versus the smooth, elegant voice. Nah, it's not your fault, Omanji. No need to be sorry. You know, it's the classic kind of life happens and you just deal with it. Which is exactly why I'm going to
shit.
call...
I just realized we're gonna have to color this at some point.
Which is why I'm going to call it cheers as well.
We're definitely not finishing this today.
Yep, it'll be a tomorrow thing.
Oh yeah,
We'll get-
I'm getting
yep.
a bit of a dry mouth. Choose.
Yep, we'll get the line art down and we can make tomorrow a colouring stream. I guess, Wamanji, you could go down the whole
Yeah.
kind of butterfly effect. And you could say, because I met you, that delayed me in doing something, which meant that caused me to be here at this exact time, which I then came into contact with a germ because I was in this place at this exact time because I met you and that slowed me down or that did something, and voila, you were at fault of it. But it's such a long reach, it's silly at that point. Or it could be you met someone who was going to New Zealand and you pass something on to them, which is it could be a bug known to Americans. And so, of course, most Americans have an immunity to it. They brought it to New Zealand. I don't have that immunity and got sick of it. Again, a very long reach again, but it's a reach. Man, that looks good. So this is Fonty, but it's
Yeah,
Font.
again, sorry for being a little quiet now.
You're all good, Roka. Like, I remember when I did it, I was in like maximum concentration. So it's Fonty, but it's Fonty in the style of Handsome Squidward. So have you seen Handsome Squidward before, Wamanji?
Yeah,
Yes, cool. So you recognize kind of the style we're going for. Or the style Roka's emulating. Man, that cricket is still out my window, chirping away, having the time of its life. It's outside. But it's outside, but quite close to my window, so I can hear it through the window. Could you imagine? And here's a weird thing to imagine. If humans behaved more like certain bugs, like say cicadas or crickets kind of thing, where just during a time of the year, your brain just goes into absolute mush and you lose like your conscious thinking, and you just sit there and you start screaming, "Sex! Sex! I want sex!" And like you just go absolutely batshit wild like that.
Oh,
And that's all you do for a couple weeks straight. You know, every dude just stands still, sits down and starts screaming. Or lady, I don't know if it's the dude or the lady who starts screaming it, but it's what, you know, the cicadas are doing. Could you just imagine, like, humankind? It's like, yep, during summer in the northern half and then summer in the southern hemisphere, you just sit there and start screaming. And that's all you do for like a week or two. The crazy...
I should start with the outside line.
What would be weird is if, yeah, like straight afterwards, it just goes back to normal. Like, you know, you just go back to your normal self. You know, it's not like you're had anything happen. It's just you know, it starts happening. Work understands that, hey, for like 2 weeks, you know, all the dudes are just out. Yep, and you just, you know, eventually 2 weeks later, you're done screaming.
Yeah, everything just pauses.
Yep, whatever happens, happens. You might have a mate, you might not. And you're just back to daily life again. Oh. Roka, that text...
MHMM.
Do you want to try just replay that last piece of text, Roka?
It didn't want to say that. No, it doesn't do that.
Interesting. Okay. I wonder if there's something in there it refuses to say.
Yeah, and then there's this awkward water cooler talk. Like, how did your mating season go?
Yep. Oh man, that would be... that would be so awkward.
And that's all everything is going to be talking about for like weeks. That's going to be the one topic around the office.
Yep. The thing is, it would be a lot less awkward than what it would be now if, let's say humans have been doing that for thousands and thousands
Everyone
of years.
who didn't find a mate, is this gonna be, or will you shut up about it? Oi! You can do that. I can do that. No. There we go.
Does that E need to shift a tiny bit towards the C? Like, just a few pixels in?
HMM, yeah.
Just because all the other letters are quite tight on
But
each
you
other?
just...
So yeah, we could just...
I left a little too much space there.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go. Yep, I got you.
Actually, good call, Manji. Broke, I think it's time to hit the save button on this, just quickly. Just in
right.
case.
Let's give this a quick title.
Just clicking some things over on the screen. There you go.
And save it as a JPG.
No.
Bye.
No, PNG. Please, Roka, PNG. PNG.
HMM.
Do not save it as a JPEG.
Oh, right.
Yep, please save it as a PNG.
Wait, I don't see that option.
It'll have a PNG option, I guarantee it.
Am
But-
I blind? Oh, there it is.
Actually, that's the thing. You don't want to be saving it as a PNG yet, though. Right now, you want to be saving it as a Kirita file format. Kirita file format, I should say. Because that will maintain all the layers.
Oh, right. That was a thing.
Yep. Like, the PNG will be your final export as a PNG, but right now you just want to keep it as that format. So you've still got your layers, you've still got your guidelines. You could go back to things if you want. Like, you could change the background color literally by just changing the layer
Right.
color.
Okay. Create a document. There we go. Good call.
Because yeah, it'd be bad to lose all of your work. So it is Kirita, Kirita. There it is in chat.
Yep, it does many cool things,
And completely free.
and it's free.
Yep, free, but more than just free, open source as well. Meaning the actual code that is like how it's programmed in is open for anyone to see, look at, and, you know, put suggestions in or actually do work into it as well and make changes. You find a security bug, you can fix it. Or you go, hey, that's a cool feature. I could program that, and you could program up a storm and get it
I'm
pushed
gonna
into
have
it.
to correct you there. It's spelled without that first E.
Ah. Krita. Cool.
The first I.
Okay, so it's Krita. I know it's silly because there's no real benefit to it, but technically you could bump up your canvas size up to something silly like 10,000 by 10,000, and your computer's probably going to be completely fine.
Right. I could totally do this.
Like you're creating an exorbitantly large file for no reason.
Oh yeah.
But, and it's not like you're also putting in the quality either, or like the fine detail.
And the thing is, I'm gonna have to store all these files somewhere.
Yep. Like, yeah, you're just creating a bigger size file with not increased detail. Like, it's not like you're putting in fine detail that, yeah, would really take effect of it, but you technically could. Once you've done this here, I'll get you just to check chat from Womanji.
MMM. Well, the thing is, I don't have a tablet for this. So the pen wouldn't do much for me. But thank you so much for the offer.
I guess the other thing is, Rocket, do you have any experience in actually drawing with a pen? Or is all your experience in drawing with a mouse?
Not a whole lot. Like I've done some scribbles with like actual pens on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing it will feel a whole lot different than that. I don't know how much different it actually feels.
Like, I wonder if... Because I know you can buy,
Because like I've never actually even held one of them.
Like, I wonder if the mix of kind of the drawing pen plus the tablet, like, that you'll be drawing on, would have a bit of a texture on it, so it'd feel like you're drawing on a piece of paper. Like if it had like a very micro texture on the glass, you would get that kind of feeling of like, you know,
It
you're...
should have some resistance to it.
Yeah, like it's got that scratchiness of it, like a pen on paper. Or would it be dead smooth? Yeah, this is one issue with blowing up this section now, in that you've got these very thick lines which you're trying to draw with very fine lines. So now the guidelines are less guidelines and more like guide boxes.
Now I'm gonna have to come up with the detail on the spot.
I think at this point, let's just get our lines in place.
But I mean you.
Let's just get all of our kind of main lines in. So I think once we've got just these base lines in, we'll then wrap it up and we can kind of continue things tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like my concentration slipped.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, you've been going at this now for 2 hours, so...
I guess 2 hours of staring at handsome Fondy and Wilder will do that to you.
100%. Broker, your lines are clean.
Thank you. Okay. Wait, what thing? I'm not seeing it. This pocket.
Because that's like the Eye of Horus, isn't it?
I mean, I can totally put a carrot in there. The thing itself looks more like a pocket to me. Oh yeah, okay, I can see it. Kind of like this here.
Ah.
Right. Yeah, I should have done like 2 things. With this reference. I should have taken it in a world with more light. And like without the background. That would have helped me, especially with all the hair.
Absolutely beautiful there, okay? What? What?
Let me get this a little longer.
Vildia got that long carrot.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta delete your art. I might do the little stitches as well.
Mhm.
There we go.
If we turn the sketch behind
Any
it
other
off,
questions?
can we just turn the sketch behind it off just quickly?
Am I missing any lines?
Yes, Vildia's right shoulder. Or our right shoulder, sorry. There's a little gap in there.
Oh. Oh yeah, this here. Yeah, I kinda stopped the line here. Because I'm guessing this year only goes this high because it's like the avatar folding in on itself here.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Since the arm is in such a downward position, it would be clipping into the model itself. Okay. So this is what we have so far.
Looking good. Looking really good.
Oh my god, am I shrimped up right now?
Yep, you are probably just shrimping over, just focused. I don't know if it's been long enough since the last unshrimpening. It must have been.
Yeah, especially with like, following those lines.
Look, Roka, shall we swap back over to the pair of us? What I'll do before you do
You
anything,
just tend to lean in real close there.
let me just turn your filter back on again, which will get rid of all the blue in your scene.
Yeah,
Yep.
one thing I'm going to do first is save the theme.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, you're over this side now. Cool. There we go.
Switch back to me.
Yep, we'll swap sides. Roka's over here now. Gotta look the other direction
There
to
we
see
go.
Roka.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because yeah, I like having it where I actually have to look in the direction of Roka to look
And
at
that's where
Roka.
we'll start off tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good. Because it's like Roka's on my left. Well, Roka's on the left of the stream, so I actually look left in real life to look at Roka and to speak towards Roka. Aha.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Good call there, Roka. Oh. Make sure I'm sitting upright. Big stretch. And oh. Ooh, my headrest. It unmagneted. There we go. Ooh. Man, I'll be making some good use of the headrest on the new chair. I've got it not quite on my head because it's quite large and I found it pushed my
Nice.
head quite far forward. So I've got it kind of further down so it's in like my neck where my neck kind of curves in a bit. And it's kind of filling in that gap nicely. It's like, yeah, if I put up further, so it's like actually on the back of my head, like it's kind of pushing my head downwards almost. Like it's almost too big. Like I can push into it, but then I'm having to put a lot of pressure backwards to get my head like in it. But yeah, it's a little bit down, like the curve of my neck, and it's perfect. But yeah, this is definitely the right pick for a chair as well, for color-wise that is.
Nice.
That it's not just some big,
Glad you're happy with the color.
yep, it's just not some big black monolith of a chair. Otherwise, I feel like it would kind of absorb the color of the room a bit. It is going to be interesting what it's going to be like in winter though as well.
Also, one thing I'm gonna do.
Oh yes, let's get some more liquids into us. Cheers, Roka.
Cheers. I definitely needed that too.
Yep, just yeah, for me keeping things lubricated the whole time is kind of my vibe right now. But yeah, just looking, there is, let me actually give it a refresh to see. No, there's
Yeah, also Fonty, let me know if you need just like the pure line art. Without color.
the color will be done on a different layer, right, Roka?
Yeah.
So you could technically just send Fonty the actual art file and there'd be all the layers in there as well.
Yeah,
Because that is an option. Obviously, it's a bit more of a
I
pain
can
for
do
Fonty.
that.
Yep. Bit more of a pain for Fonty, but you could easily export out 2 copies, you know, one line art, one color only, one line plus color. So you get the weird color blobs without any line art on
Yeah.
it. Always looks kind of interesting.
here. Yeah. I guess you could use that to create like colored line art. You know, you just draw over your Leonard itself. Only with colors.
But I kind of want to wrap things up a bit quickly just with my voice at the moment, my throat, just so I can give it as much kind of sleep and relax as possible.
Right.
So with that, I want to give a special shout out,
Yeah, let's get you rested up.
yep, to Fonty, who put in this special bag of wool request for this awesome piece of artwork that Roka's doing. So huge shout out to Fonty for getting that in. I then also want to say thank you very much, Battler, who was here right at the very beginning, along with Pearly. So thank you both Battler and Pearly. Hopefully it's all good with getting to work a bit later. Sheepish and Dark Jaws as well stopped on through. So thank you to both of you as well. Always good to see you, Sheepish. Do I have anyone else who came through? Wolf Argo is here right at the very, very beginning as well. So thank you, Wolf. And we had a first-time chatter from Literally Leia. Hey, cheers, Dark Jaws.
Cheers.
And last but not least, we had a sighting of Wamanji as well. So yeah, thank you very much, Wamanji, as well, for stopping by.
Yeah, also we had both of us in chat.
Oh yeah, technically we both, yeah, sent messages in chat ourselves. So we showed up a bit as well. Very sorry about the network drop, but unfortunately not too much you can do when, you know, devices go bang that are outside of your control. That, hey, look, it got things, you know, within 30 seconds, it had redirected and sent traffic a different way and sorted itself out. But, you know, things are going to go bang. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, you can just wait it out.
It'll be interesting to see what's happened with the things. I wish you could merge. I know obviously it's a lot more work on Twitch's end, but if you could mark two videos and say, hey, these belong together, and it would be able to go loop and just bloink them together.
Right.
And then it turns, you know, two videos into one. You go, hey, yeah, there was a network drop. They're actually the same stream. They belong together. And it goes, yep, they're just one. So if you then go and export it to YouTube, it's just one. It's not two videos.
Otherwise, you're just gonna have to VODs.
Yep, because right now there's going to be on this one potentially part 1 and part 2. Because the outage was enough to completely...
For YouTube, you're gonna have to stitch them together.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think I can in YouTube. I've never done any work in YouTube. I've literally just uploaded and made sure names are correct, and that's it.
HMM.
So YouTube might have some editing features, but I don't know how much you can edit with YouTube. If it's more like, hey, you could crop out a section or mute audio or add different audio in, maybe. Maybe they've got that. Who knows? I don't know how far YouTube go with it.
Yep.
They might have a quite nice little editing suite in there. But with that, thank you very much, everyone who has stopped by. It has been very much appreciated. It's been a super awesome day.
It is what it is.
Yep. What a stream as well, Roka. A bit of a change from playing Halo, but I think a very worthy change.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for showing up. And hanging out with us.
But yeah, we will be back tomorrow to finish the colouring in of this artwork. And then next week...
I draw crimes against nature.
And then next week for more Halo. Because tomorrow's Friday. Yes, so Friday will be the colouring in. Then more Halo. Yep. Monday next week. So,
yep, sounds like a plan.
So with that, thank you all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. I can't actually reach over to you.
I can only just quite get to you, okay? Bye.